Hello everyone, Cat Goblin or Martin here. It is now Halloween and today I'm going to be reviewing every single enemy / distraction in Shrek Smashn Crash Racing. So without further ado, let's get into the review. Some key things to note is that once an enemy makes contact with you, you will spin out. A few of these enemies can be defeated by items or by hitting them, and the shield item can be used to block all enemies. Also, all enemies can be found on the mirrored tracks. Starting off with our first enemy, we have the giant frog, and it's only found in the swamp track. So what it does is that it will sit there in a pool of water. Every so often it will stick out its tongue, and of course if you get hit by its tongue, you will wipe out. You can't really affect it, but if you time it right and go at a decent speed, you should be able to avoid its tongue.
Whoa! This beast still be under warranty! Whoa! This beast still be under warranty!
Next is the giant Gingerbread Man, and he's only located in the suburbs of Far Far Away track. From the starting area of the track, the giant Gingerbread Man will slowly walk on the road. If he steps on you, you will of course wipe out, and you cannot affect him. But other than that, he's pretty easy to avoid.
I think I just swallowed a buttercup!
Next, we have Pied Piper and his rats, and they are only located in downtown of Far Far Away track. Pied Piper can be found playing his flute before you cross the bridge. While he's playing on his flute, 3 rats will run out of a hole on the side of the wall, and will cross the track. You can't really affect Pied Piper or the rats. The rats will end up running into the river, and more will keep spawning, but if you time it perfectly, you can avoid the rats. Next is the Knight. He can be located in suburbs of Far Far Away, downtown of Far Far Away, and Far Far Away Castle Track. Unlike the last enemies, the Knight will patrol around a certain area. He is very aggressive and is equipped with a sword. When you get close to him, he will tell you to hold it and will start chasing you. He will hit you with his sword, causing you to wipe out, and if you escape him, he will run back to his area. But if he gets stuck or doesn't get to his area in time, he will disappear. The Knight can be defeated by items or by just hitting him. After when you defeat him, he will disappear, and after a few seconds, he will respawn. Also, if you ram him, you can hear his armor clang. Next is the Potion Factory Worker. He's only located in the Potion Factory exterior and interior track. This enemy will throw blue, green, or red potion bottles on the track. The blue and green bottles contain smoke that can slow you down, while the red bottles explode once they hit the ground. If you ram him, he will fall over, and he will wipe out. You can defeat him with items or by just hitting him. When you defeat him, he will disappear, but he respawns very quickly. Other than that, he's pretty easy to avoid.
Worry not, I will land on my feet. Help! I need catnip.
Next is the Ferry, and she's only located in the Potion Factory interior track. The Ferry will fly around this part of the track. If you make contact with her, she will disappear and you will wipe out. You can defeat her with items or by just hitting her, and she does respawn. But other than that, she is another pretty easy enemy to dodge. Next is the Troll. He can be located in the Mountain Pass, Dragon's Castle, and a Lair Trek. He's pretty much like the Knight, except for he doesn't patrol. He is equipped with a mallet, but it takes him a while to hit you with it, and if you ram him, he will growl. Because he's not patrolling, he's pretty easy to avoid. Next, we have the Dragon. It can only be located in the Dragon's Castle and a Lair Trek. In these tracks, the Dragon will be popping out of the lava. When you get close to them, they will breathe fire onto the track. If you get hit, you will wipe out. And you cannot affect the dragons, but you can easily dodge their fire attack. Next are the two Stone Knight statues. They are located in the Dragon's Castle and Lair Trek. Basically, two Stone Knight statues will be near a certain entrance on both of these tracks. They both hold mallets, and when you approach them, they will hit the ground with their mallets repeatedly. Of course, if you get hit, you wipe out. You cannot affect them, and if you time it right, you should be able to dodge them. Now, since it's Halloween, I saved the best enemies for last. But next, we have the Ghost of Farquaad, and he's only located in the Haunted Woods track. So basically, all he does is that he will patrol his area near the start of the track. When you get close to him, he will hover over you, slowing you down. That's pretty much it, but if you're fast enough, then he shouldn't be a problem. Next is the Spider. It's only located in the Green Forest and the Haunted Woods track. The spider can be seen hanging over tunnels. From time to time, the spider will hang closer to the ground, so that's in your way. If you run into it, you will wipe out, and the spider can be affected by items or by just hitting it. Once you hit it, it will disappear, but it does respawn, and it is a pretty easy enemy to dodge. Next, we have the Evil Tree or Ent, and he is only found in the Haunted Woods track. He's pretty much stuck to the ground, but if you get close to him, he will hit you with his long branch arms, and he growls when you get close to him. You can slightly affect him by hitting him or ramming into him, and he is pretty easy to avoid.
Stunt double when I need him. This is doing absolutely nothing for my exquisite outfit!
The last enemy in this game is the Hunter, Peasant, or Farmer. He is located in the Haunted Woods and Farmland track. So yeah, he's pretty much like the Knight. He patrols, is very aggressive, and will chase you. He is equipped with a pitchfork. When you get close to him, he will tell you to hold it. Again, if you escape him, he might get stuck, or if he does not get back in time, he will disappear, and he will respawn. He can be defeated by items or by just hitting him, and if you ram him, he will yell.
Where's my stunt double when I need him? Where's my stunt double when I need him? Where's my stunt double when I need him? This is doing absolutely nothing for my exquisite outfit! Ow!
So everyone, there you have it. That's pretty much all the enemies in Shrek Smashn Crash Racing. Like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next review.